Hello, my name is Willie Fritz. I'm the head football coach at the University of Central Missouri. I want to thank American Football Monthly for inviting me in here to visit with you about a topic that's very near and dear to my heart, and that's special teams. We call the special teams the special forces at the University of Central Missouri. And the phase that I'm going to cover today is the kickoff team. This phase can have a dynamic impact on establishing the personality for your football team. We've all seen that great hit that occurs at the beginning of a ball game, and it really sets the tempo for your whole squad. So it's a very, very important area of the special teams. Great kickoff can set the tone. We talked about that with a great hit. Great coverage demands speed, leverage, strength, determination. It's the truest test of physical courage in football. You've got to understand all those elements. You've got to be able to have those physical attributes in order to be successful with the kickoff team and be a great kickoff coverage guy. Toughness, hitting, tackling, finishing, those are all things that we're going to talk about today. Formula for success, the first part, effort, is something you really got to coach. I always get a kick out of people who all they do is they coach techniques and fundamentals and they coach schemes, but they don't really coach effort with guys. And that's something that every phase of football as a head coach that I'm very aware of. I make sure our offensive coaches do a great job of coaching effort with our guys, our defensive coaches, and then obviously in the kicking game, you've got to do a great job with effort because you're covering the largest distance as far as field position is concerned in the kicking game. Got to have toughness. There comes a point in time if you're covering kicks that you got to be a tough guy and you're going to have to hit somebody. So we really make sure that we also have guys, dependable guys who can run and hit. That's very important for us as far as selection of personnel is concerned with the kickoff team. Speed. You can have guys who play with great effort. You can have guys who are really tough guys who will hit you, but if they can't run very well, they're going to have a very difficult time being on your kicking game. If you have too many guys like that, you're going to have a very poor kickoff team. So we're looking for guys who can run. If you have guys who play with great effort, tough guys who can tackle and be physical and get off blocks, and also guys with great speed, you're going to be very successful with your kickoff team. I think this is an area, I've gone over this. I had a video earlier where I talked about special teams overview, where we talked about the do's and the don'ts and some things that are very important in the kicking game. And one of the areas that I covered in great detail was statistical analysis. I think coaches nowadays do a much better job than 10, 15, 20 years ago, but still not to the point they need to be as far as statistical analysis is concerned. The one area that's probably lacking in a great statistical analysis to be able to identify your strengths and your weaknesses from your team the year before is in the kicking game. So we do a great job of going back after the season gets over, during the season, just to kind of spot check ourselves as well as to how good we really were. This last year at Central Missouri, we were blessed with a very good kickoff guy. Our average kickoff was to the 4-yard line, our opponent to the 13. Our returns wasn't that great a difference, 22.2, 20.9, but you can see our average starting field position for